Working on your Alpha 2.0 business part-time. I get a lot of questions about this. So here's the overview. This is a much bigger topic, but here's the overview. I did this. I've worked with a lot of guys who've done this. I have a lot of friends who've done this. I have a lot of coworkers who've done this, and guys I've consulted with, business owners who today are very wealthy, or at least moderately wealthy, or Alpha 2.0, or both. And this is how they got started. This is how I got started. This is how I recommend you get started if you are starting from zero and you currently have a job. Here's how you do it. You designate 15 hours per week to work on your business. So think this through for a second. Here's an example of an example schedule. You could work 3 hours on Monday. You could take Tuesday night off. So 3 hours Monday night, I should say. So let's say you work an 8 to 5 job. Come home, starting at 6 o'clock, you work 3 hours, work till 9, okay? So that's 3 hours. You take Tuesday night off. You work for 3 hours on Wednesday night. So now we're to 6 hours. You work maybe an hour or two, let's say 2 hours on Friday night. So we're up to 8 hours, right? Then on Saturday, you work most of the day. You put in like a 7-hour day, right? And then you take Sunday off. Completely Sunday's your day off. There's your 15. Now, 15 is a minimum, not a maximum. If you can work more than 15, work more. The more hours you put in, the faster you get to the point you can quit your fucking bullshit corporate job, okay? So 15 is a minimum, but if you can do 20, do 20. It's great. Don't blow your brains out. Everyone has different degrees of energy levels. But if you're a high energy guy, if you're motivated as fuck, then great. Yeah, do 20. Do 25, you can do it. Great, fine with me. Fine. But 15 is the minimum, okay? 15 hours per week. And the first phase of that business is to get your offering. Your offering is your product, service, or information you're gonna sell to a very narrow niche. You're gonna get that ready to go. And then for the rest of the time, you're gonna be marketing. Marketing and sales. That's where you're gonna put your focus. Not fucking around with your website, not tweaking the audio of your podcast, none of that bullshit, okay? Marketing and sales, 15 hours a week or so, okay? Now, then you get your income to approximately 30% of your salaried income. 30%, and when you're at 30% and you've maintained that 30% for 90 days, that's 3 months, okay? So that means you look back in the last 3 months and you have made 30% of your income at your job. In my opinion, you can now quit your job. And the reason you can do that is because as soon as you quit your job, you free up 40, 50, 60 hours a week to put into your business. Let's say at your job, you're making whatever the number is. Let's say you're making $6,000 a month, okay, for easy numbers, easy math. So you're making $2,000 a month in your business and you make $6,000 a your month, that's about 30% or what's about a third or so. That's fine. If I gave you another 50 hours a week to work on your business, do you think you could take that 2,000 and make it into 6 or more? Yeah, you could. Matter of fact, a lot faster than you think you could. Plus, you're paying a lot less taxes on your business income than you are on your bullshit job income. People with jobs get raped when it comes to taxes. People who have their own businesses don't pay very little as compared to people with jobs. So that 1/3 of income is actually much more than you might think. Now, if you got a lot of money in savings, you could even knock that number down. You can knock it down maybe 20%. But 30%, if that makes you nervous, you get to 40%, and then go ahead and quit your job, put that hours into your business. Within a month or two or faster than that, you'll be up to your current income in your job or more. You might shock yourself. I shocked myself. Here are the parameters of the Alpha 2.0 business structure. $75,000 a year in US dollars pre-tax or more. Working less than 30 hours a week once the business is up and running. Location independent, self-employed income. You've got that. You are now one of the freest men in the world. In many cases, you're freer than a lot of billionaires because billionaires don't have a lot of freedom of time. Some of them do, a lot of them don't. You're a free guy. You got that kind of income coming in and you can work whenever the hell you want, on any schedule you want, wherever you want. Not bad. If you want to make more than $75,000 a year, please do. I make a lot more than that. That's fine. But $75,000 is the minimum. Okay, $75,000 a year US. And you can adjust that number a little bit based on where you live. That's a different video. But that's the overview of how you set up your business from scratch in terms of how you mash that with your time. I did that exactly, pretty much. Now, it wasn't an Alpha 2.0 business. This was a very, very long time ago. It was a part-time consulting business. So I worked at my last job was worked for a large corporate bank, and then I worked for Nike, and I worked full-time, 40-hour-a-week job, and that's pretty much what I did, kind of what I laid out earlier. I worked Monday nights. I worked a little bit on Tuesday nights. I worked hardcore on Wednesday nights. I worked a little bit on Thursdays. I worked hardcore on Friday, and I worked pretty much all day Saturday. And I kind of took Sunday off. I worked a little bit on Sundays because I was kind of motivated. Okay, but that's optional. But I did that, and within a year and a half or so, I think, I don't remember the exact timing on that, quit my job. In, September of 1996 was the last day I had a job. I haven't had a job in, how long ago was that? 23, 24 years? Kind of nice. It's very doable as long as you put in the time.